Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about how dentists need to drive the aligner treatment planning bus, and this is the aligner treatment planning bus, and there you are, the dentist. So listen, clear aligners are not hard, but too many of you are focusing and just letting your technicians tell you what to do, and trust me, these technicians are not trained. They are not. As a new doctor, you are not getting a trained technician. Their goal is to get quantity, not quality. That's just how it works. They're getting paid on what they produce. They have quotas. That's just how it works. So you need to tell them, you're the dentist, how you want to drive the bus, okay? So main thing is good case selection. You got to pick an appropriate case. They're not going to tell you if it's a good case or not. They're going to take all the cases. So you need to definitely use a green case. If you don't know what a green case is, go into my YouTube channel, put in green aligner or green. Just green, and you will see green case selection. Pick a green case. If you pick a green case, you can use any aligner brand. I don't really care. Just make sure you double it. That's the key. And if you don't know what double it means, go into my channel, put in the word double, and you'll see. All right, next thing is treatment planning. You have to have proper treatment planning. I have an entire channel with 300 videos for Invisalign alone and 200 for alternative aligners. If you honestly take the time to go through those videos, you will know how to treatment plan confidently. Or you can work with an orthodontist like myself or many other orthodontists that are out there who will help you with your first 5, 10, 15, 20 cases. And along with that free education, you will start doing amazing and predictable treatment plans. There's a lot of tricks and tips that are out there, and it just takes repetition. Once you've done so many cases, you're not reinventing the wheel. You're going to start to see somebody who looked like somebody else, and you're going to remember what worked and what didn't work. And lastly is the accountability loop. You must have a virtual accountability loop or some type of accountability loop, because you can't just give your patient a big box of aligners and say go, because they don't get that. So definitely watch all my content on aligner delivery instructions and scripting and verbiage, because unless everyone in your office can explain this stuff backwards and forwards, the patient's not going to understand it. And if the patient doesn't have an accountability loop, they're just going to be changing and doing whatever and winging it, and the stuff's not going to track, and you're going to think it was the treatment plan, but it's really actually your accountability loop. So assuming you picked a good case, and assuming you doubled it, and assuming you picked the good case, a green case for the right lab, okay? If you picked a red case for the wrong lab, it's not going to work. So, and you have a good accountability loop, your case can't go wrong. It's virtually impossible for your case to go wrong and to get off track, and you really shouldn't have any refinements. But too many of you have zero accountability loops. That's why I'm always asking when I work with you guys one-on-one, I'm like, hey, where's your tracking photos? I don't have them. Well, how come you don't have tracking photos? You should have tracking photos every aligner. At the very least, every 3 aligners. I don't care if they come into your office, they do it virtual. There are so many free resources out there and very low cost paid resources at about $5 per patient per month. If you think about what your chair time costs, you are wasting so much money doing these refinements. It absolutely cracks me up what you guys are doing. Why do orthodontists have almost no refinements and you guys have like a 90% refinement rate? Because you guys aren't doing these 3 things, and usually it's the accountability loop. So, all right, hopefully I inspired somebody to at least consider an accountability loop. If any got anything out of this, just remember all 3 things must happen in order to have a good outcome. All right, thanks so much.